recording now. You are now recording active stuff, but that is like locked. But it's just recording my voice. Basically, I'm trying to find the setting here. Oh yes. So basically, oh, basically entrapment. What is this? Oh yes, my notes. Okay, basically my video, guys. Basically starting recording. Let me get my notes here. So go on the desktop here. Okay, basically this video is on the system, on anti-hallucination. Guys, you can try it yourself. Your puzzle. You can create a puzzle and try it yourself. But you can hallucinate. You even know why you're gonna hallucinate. But first of all, this video is very important to me now. This was my very second most important video. This is the third, I don't really know. Let's transfer the WAV file. Basically, the WAV format file. So basically, I'm saying to you guys, you got like so this is in a bunker, and it's really bad in a bunker. It's so bad you can't get the food, but you keep getting down and down for food. Someone's saying what is food. Guys, you shouldn't be going down for food. The food should be right in your face. You need the food. You need the food. You need the water. You need the shelter. If someone tries to go here for food, are you gonna listen to them? No. Just say, give me the food. I'm in the bunker, guys, and stop going to student for money, Tarak. For this, if I'm in a hospital and I said I'm not gonna eat now, I'm gonna eat later, why am I gonna say? Because I'm in a hospital institution, and there's a lot of fights there. There's a lot of fights there. I don't want to be in that situation where I'm in a situation and my friend Thomas was spreading my food because just sneezing in there and a lot you can keep on the same table. You have some kind of social hierarchy in that bunker, guys. There should be no social, and basically people are spilling my food and the customer say, oh yeah, this is fine, I can eat it. And then I eat half of it and they say, why you don't eat the broccoli? But I really ate the spit. Are you okay? And then you then say, I'll skip eating. Yeah, I don't care, And then you go to your room. And I say, he's not well. Then you give him more medication. Try to give him medication. Then you chuck the medication out the window and they find it and say, you're not well. You need more medication. Guys, that must stop. That must stop. When someone needs something, they need it now. No. Basically, when I say I need something, I need something. I need house. I need food. I'm not talking about going to shop and buying food. Even I'm not talking about observing food, eating fake food in my head. I'm talking about putting food in my mouth automatically. Food enter my stomach. You can enter in my ass through my stomach. That's how I eat take food. So basically, a lot of things I'm basically chase a lot of this. The rats basically they got the hierarchy tables, which are called the hierarchy. Basically, I started piecing things together. It's basically the hierarchy in the kitchen tables. Because you're gonna have the tables there. But you're gonna have the back seats are the people that are left behind. People that can't socialize interaction. You got the pretty ladies at the front on the left, and you got on the right you got women, men, the big men that are growing well, that are doing they like keep coercing for money, chase included. But there's people that weird dumb people who are neglected in society, like me. But I don't care about society. I don't care about UK society. I don't give a shit. I don't know why I'm here. Honestly, I want to come here for a better life. The only thing I said, I came for UK for a better life. What else? Things, if I'm an institution, which I should be normal institution, I should be getting better, but I'm not getting better. I have a grudge against the institution, and I need my money. LM must through. LM Norfolk. I need that money. Yeah. Now you gotta learn from me. I'm not telling you. I'm not begging you. Give me my money. I don't beg anyone for anything. You learn from me, and you put that money in my bank account, and that to be 120 million. Torok is just 240 million to 330 million. But you guys are very, very dangerous people. I was in the unit, the square unit, sorry, what was that? I was in the front. I came to the social call at night, very night. What time did I come? I took like a 10 p.m. 10 p.m. No, 10:30 p.m. Precisely, I believe. 10:35, 10:34 p.m. I come in. 10:35, I was in the institution ward. 1 minute. 1 minute. Just take 1 second, but just 1 second. 10, just 1 second. I was like, oh, time. How do I get out of here? 1 more second, I was in the ward, guys. And I was like, some institution. I knew what was happening all the way, I came at night because I was observing everything, even though I was in the back of the van, and you can look at me that way. I didn't want to walk there. I had to walk out. I was trying to walk out, guys, because I wanted to, guys, anybody that does that to you, guys, do the same thing to them. I stayed there for a year, guys, in the institution in Norfolk, Illinois, guys. My life is not a joke, and if you guys think it's a joke, anybody should take it themselves. I'm not gonna get a laugh a lot. I'm gonna put that money in my bank account. I'm gonna go to international courts. I don't care, guys. My problem is not people, it's money. It's money. Whether it's good people or bad people, it's money. I'm not being rude, I'm being honest. Because I was a good person. You can't defend a good person. There's no formula for that. I don't make the truth. I don't know how to defend. I don't give a shit. I do care about people that are good, but I don't care about people that are good for themselves only. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying to you guys, this has to stop. Stop harassing me, guys. I'm not joking with anyone of you in social care. I'm not joking with anyone in this room, in this house, in this place. I'm leaving. I'm going to Nigeria for my PhD. I'm leaving. It's not my fault I'm leaving. It's your fault. You guys are the problem. You don't want to change anything in the system for anyone. It was 10:45 p.m. 10:44 p.m. .59 seconds. In. I was like, for me, I was not showing it. But because I knew what it meant. Because I couldn't go out. I was just walking up and down corridors. I was stressed. The same stress I was living at home. The same thing, but it was 10 times worse. You don't understand it, because you guys can kill people. You have like machines that can kill people, and you have machines that can kill people. You guys use one that can kill people. Guys, I'm not joking. The kind of coercion and the kind of people that are so lazy that you have something has to happen to you to make you the problem, so you can get more money. It's disgusting. And I don't care whether these people are professionals or not. Whether they work in the ward, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I only care about solving my problem, and my problem is money. If I do, look, guys, I know their names. What's his name? Let me just start naming them, because I'm really angry now. Okay, let me just write down. His name is. Okay, let me go to the other one. Miss Bell, the one that's supposed to be in the public restroom, the toilet. Not in the toilet, in the restroom, in the bathroom. Miss Bell, Miss Abigail. That one just had a crush on me, but I didn't want to crush because because I'm too young for a crush like her. Wanza was just a worker. People that tell me, "Mom, where's my mom?" I can't see my mom in my situation. She don't come for me. She was gonna put me there. I don't know what would give her money to put me there. I don't care. I don't give a shit. If I go there, a mom told me go there, I'll be running the other way, guys. She knows I'm in Nigeria. She knows all the things in Nigeria. Why would I go with my mom to my situation? You guys crazy. If she bring me there anyway, I'll strap out the offense, automatically. She doesn't have the power to put me there in office. Guys, it was so difficult for me to keep my peace of mind. People stepping on my feet. My bare feet on the carpet. Those stepping on it. The staff were, what's his name? Anyway, I don't care. So basically, I don't care, guys. I remember all their names. Thomas was my friend, but he was here a mental issue. He was stressed, like everything he done had a bit of stress in it. Like you can't cook, stress. I don't really care. Because they don't give him the support to do it. He was like really autistic. He was ADD, I believe, but Thomas was a friend in the sense he could swim, and that's the only thing he wanted to do. But he could do everything else. That must stop. Okay, basically my video is an anti-hallucination. Basically, I was struggling not to hallucinate. Guys, I was trying to keep track of the day. I think I stayed there for 2 years. 2 years, I believe, but I don't know. I was trying to keep track of the time. the time of work, the time of day, guys. Each hour, each second, I was losing it. I was like, why am I here? Why am I still here? Every day was a burden. And it's because the social system, because I don't know what was there. This has to come to light. I don't really care, For me, not for you guys, just for me. Because I want money, I understand my human rights. If I don't understand my human rights, I won't get money. And my problem is money. I have a money problem. You don't have a money problem. If you have a money problem, it's not your money problem. It's not my problem. I don't give a problem. I don't care about social care. I don't care, guys. I didn't come here for this. I know my rights. If I don't know my rights, then maybe. But not me, guys. I know all my rights. Fair enough. And the human rights are not enough. In my constitution, why we have 30 human rights in my constitution? 30 human rights means nothing. We need like maximum. Best to be legislated properly. So you get like that you can action it. So you get you have constitutional rights, which are 30 rights, plus your normal human rights, which is like making it altogether 60 human rights in the constitution. Guys, 60 human rights. 60 basically double everything. That's foundational. Double food, double water, double shelter. Guys, I don't want anything like that happening in the place I call my utopia. It was my utopia. I make it work for everyone like intended. Like my mom, the people that want to help me get what they need. This is much rigged, fucked, and disgusting. I don't want to be in the UK no more. There's something here for me. I didn't come here by myself. I didn't say I want to go UK. I said I want a better life. My better life was not UK. How much minutes is this? Guys, do I stop it now? No, I can stop it now. Okay, no. Okay, basically, what was I saying? Anti-hallucination engine. So basically, anti-hallucination. Basically, to develop a minimal viable product, with tripartite graph solution via the structureless architecture. Basically, I'm trying to create an anti-hallucination engine. Things that are non-negotiable: food, water, shelter. You have to get it adequately. But your body have cycles, guys. Your body, you wake up in the day, you go to sleep at night. Naturally. That's just the natural rhythm of the body. It's the resonance frequency. You get tired, no matter if you work for 2 days, or 2 nights, you get tired. Whether you work for 2 nights, or 3 nights, it doesn't matter. You have to sleep in a day. Because at one point you start closing your eyes and you start hallucinating. I start seeing stuff like there. And you start thinking about eating yourself or harming yourself. Guys, those things I didn't think about that because I knew some situation. Basically, I started seeing myself the thing. I thought basically, anybody should not tell me I'm mad or anything. Because if someone say you're mad, you're actively, making someone hallucinate. Because it's like are you okay? It's fine. It's fine. How do you see yourself getting better? Even better. Why are you hallucinating? I'm not hallucinating. Look, I didn't tell them my plan on how I work, If this ever been to that place again, guys, I would tear down that hospital, They lost money, CQC regulators. They said they're okay people, but the money's coming out now. Or that, hospital. This is my problem. What you guys' problem? If you were there, we don't have a reunion, we don't have anything to say to relieve our distress. Only medication. These people chasing all the time, most of them, what's his name? Clyde got better. He got better. And that's the only person I saw. He took medication, he got better, That medication was not even good enough for him, He wanted something more, Just give him medication, he kept quiet, He got better, yes. He got him institution, probably by today, But he was speaking, clapping and stuff, like a madman. But he wasn't mad. He was like trying to process information adequately. But he was processing information in his own way. But then they gave him medication, and he got better. But he wasn't expressing all of himself. It's like a part of Clyde was missing. Something that was more in line. That was why I see. Like the communication. You go online, guys. I survived. Guys, you go in line. Those things my stuff. If someone wants to branch out from the constitution, they care, guys. As long as you don't give me a problem, I don't want my money problem, more problem. Basically, my plan is to go back to Nigeria and solve this problem there, But if you want to stay happily in constitution, just behave yourself, guys. If someone say I want food, that's fine. Don't give them food. Not this one I need food. Just common sense. Stop. Don't make them wait too long. don't even kiss their feet for food. Don't make you kiss their feet for anybody. So slavery, no coercion, no none of that. Because they'll come back double in their account. And if you're working in that health and social sector, which one really scare it? Because I'm not really afraid of the people or anything. I'm afraid that the system is getting worse and people can die. Because they're not autistic or neurodivergent. It doesn't mean anything to them. Just people's lives. The AI system must be bound to reflection. Okay, basically, I'm thinking of the AI system as like a canonical system. 0 to 1 can have like a 0 union to 1 union. Because what does a union mean? It means add up. Can add two sets of three. But college is like the principle of like a relationship and the hierarchies. One to many, many to many, and one to one. Relationship in bidirectional in tridirectional tripartite graph. Basically, it can go three ways. Basically, if you got a node, it can go one way, can go the other way, and it can go another way. So that's like it's going to two nodes. Other than one, using 2 times 2, 4 can go 4 ways in total. So that's like tripartite resolution for conscious architects. The AI system must reflect its own state. AI must be able to do that. If you give an AI interface like this, a computer, and it's not like an it's conscious. It knows what it's doing. Flash architecture, flash filter architecture functor. You create a computer like this. It needs to update itself, and then it says, okay, I'm gonna try to do this, but don't hallucinate. So it starts hallucinating stuff because you can't do it. It's rigid to block. You want the AI system to evolve with the form it's in. You want it to authentically express itself. Conscious AI. You don't want it to be against you. You don't want to be against your beliefs even. One word you say. You want it to be aligned with you at all times. As a policy. Basically, Neil what's his name? I don't remember the name. The moon landings on 1998. We went to the moon. I believe we want to do them, but because of the video of the stream, basically Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin did go on the moon. Why? Because they were speaking on the dashboard, the motherboard. Now that motherboard, what was the Buzz Buzz Aldrin was seen on space. He was starting to hallucinate, guys. He was hallucinating. Believe it or not. But if there's an AI system there just to speak to him while Neil Armstrong was on the moon, he will not hallucinate. But he wants to speak to someone because it's something to keep him company, just so he can get through this thing, what he saw not was a UFO is not my problem, in this context, he was seeing things there, they all came down, 3 of them, and they said they saw something, but they didn't say anything. So what did they see? Did they see it was real? Was it fake? Was it a hoax? We don't know to this day. Guys, I'm not even terrified of AI or conscious AI because I'm conscious. I know I'm aware. I invented I know. But I'm afraid of the hallucination. If we don't basically, if we don't control, it's not control. We don't explore the avenues of the other avenue. If an AI system breaks down, in the bunker, what would that mean for all of us? If it controls all the food or anything, guys, what would that mean, guys? If a robot has a knife and is conscious, and the consciousness system just hallucinates for a second when it's cooking and it's cooking on a child, guys, I'm scared of that. I won't put my kids there. I'm not joking with you guys. I'm thinking about the real world measures, but I'm using my kidney philosophy to do it a proper way. I'm doing it formally, So basically, specific, measurable, attainable, reasonable time, but time-bound prison. Basically, if I stay in prison for 1 day, I'll come out. I want to put the other person in prison. If I stay in an institution for 1 year, 2 years, I need to know that time equal. Mr. Hajir, I want to put you in an institution for a year. If not you, your son. Son, the time must come from somewhere. It's respect is reciprocal. You put a situation, you sign notes with contract councils. I go there for a year, or 2 years, or 3 years. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are doing in there. It's just money for you, but it's my life. It's reciprocal. Human rights are reciprocal. So basically, I'm saying to you guys, if someone puts you have 60 total human rights, but so you get basically, if someone take away one of the human rights, that's for like a nanosecond. It's a policy. You want it back, you get it back. You need it back, you get it back. One human right equals one human right, and someone that violates. If you like a if someone like a push you, push you like a turn your back for a second, ignore you for nanosecond, guys, and you want it back. Oh, it really matters to me. No apologies. That was my thinking time for something I meant to forget. You know them for the same nanosecond. It doesn't matter what it is. If they didn't put you in a situation for a year, Mr. Ajay, I'm not joking, Mr. Ajay. I want you there for 2 years. It's just you alone. But if you die, Mr. Ajay, I want your son there or your daughter there. I don't care who goes there. But that time of your family, of your regime, I'm not joking, guys. It's how I feel inside. It's not equitable. There's no fairness there. It's not shared. It's not shared anything. Because they don't stand a job. And that's how I feel. With the whole humanization, they're touching human rights. I don't know what's Mr. Hajj is in the bank. I don't know. HIJIR, H for ham, A for alpha, J for jam, I for India, R for Romeo. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what to do to other people, but I know I want my time. If other people want their time too, they should have their time to, maybe like a 2-3 people that but he didn't touch them physically, but that's how I know. I know equity. I know that's how I know reform. That's how I know it in Nigeria. As a rebel, because I rebelled against things, but I didn't rebel actively. I rebelled in a more unknowledgeable way, because I saw being a rebel could harm me and harm the people that around me. Just naturally by observing them. If you have the highwayman, guys, that's a Nigerian poem. The highwayman. I wish I can get it up here for you guys, right now. Right now, give you that hammer speech. Give you that poem, the speech. You have to be basically the specific. What's your goal? What are you doing? What's your measurable? What's attainable for you? Time bound. It's basically equity. If someone should time for 1 second, they have to find out what they're doing using the same model, but using called the rhetoric, which is like my why I'm doing my reasoning behind that rhetoric, what I want to do, how I want to do it. It's like a structure. The rhetoric, it was just how it is, but it's not like blasphemy. It's like it's true because there's some reasoning around it. Rhetoric reasoning. There's some reason. What's my reason? Because what's my proof for it? How do I solve it? Because we can do control map 3 to 1. Rhetoric reasoning. Rationale. The whole point of doing that thing, guys, guys, I'm sick of being trying not to hallucinate. For me, it's like even try to hold a conversation. It's like, what's the point of speaking to this person? They don't understand my problem, because I'm gonna go into my own head. The system is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But indirectly, I'm observing them having all the best life, doing all the stuff, and me, I'm stuck in a room. I'm in a room. I'm still 15 inches away, guys. If I can either get my money or give them the same time they did to me, I'm sure that they and they don't survive it. It's not my problem. It's government's problem, guys. Government solve my problem. That's why I like Russian gun laws. Because if someone kills someone, someone's son or daughter or a girlfriend, the lady, the weakest person in the family, if you even don't know the lady, it doesn't even make my man, takes the same arm, asks the person, and does it in court. The person just puff, gone, in court, and no one cares. It's reciprocal. We have to bring that kind of thing back. Because if someone's indirectly affected by it, it doesn't matter whether they are good or bad or crying and screaming. If they're indirectly affected by it, and you are basically someone else doing it for them, they don't really understand. The person that get it done is not really understanding. It's the direct person, me, which you do. If you give this video, I want your bank account. First of all, but if you don't want your bank account, the system resolve itself another way. I'm saying I'll do anything to you. I'm just saying there's other ways. There's equilibrium. I want you to do it, to your bank account. I want your bank account, not even you. I don't care. It's been a long time. I don't even know you no more. I can't find you. Mr. Hedge. I don't know where you live. Maybe you live in Mars now. Maybe you live in America now. I don't really know. Not Mars. Maybe you invest in a more harming of people. I don't know. I'm hallucinating. I don't know. But when I say I need a house, I shouldn't be in a situation. 15, 16. People say now in the UK, 16 years old. 16 years old, like they're young people who need houses. You know, they want houses. They're making it adult age 16. You buy a car, you buy a house, you get the keys to your house. Are you guys not following that social care? Are you not following that at all? You know, no. As an adult, is 16 now. It's not 18 anymore. You know, they're gonna make it. I know the law. The law is moving on from you guys. Thorough counsel on HIJ. You know, I don't want to be in a situation like HIJ. You know, if I put your son 16 years old, I'm not having a problem. He's gonna have a problem. But he's gonna come out 16, 18, 2 years. When he's come 18, would he have nothing? Like me. But you see, the reason now, because I came out, I went there 15 years old, 16, 17 years old. I came out, you know, but 16 years old, guys, 2 years, I believe I was there for 2 years. 2 years I was there. I'm saying, Mr. J, you know, he has to go there at least 2 years. Or you go in there 2 years and find out how it is. Don't put the same medicine in. If you're gonna take the medicine I take, then don't give it, Mr. J. You know, because we're both human beings, you know. At the bare minimum, Mr. J, you can understand that this is not for debate. It's not negotiable, guys. Human rights are non-negotiable. That's why we adopted it. You know, because we agreed on it and we said, oh yes, it's non-negotiable. You can't argue with me on my human rights. You know, it's even enough. We need more human rights, basically. You know, that's what this means, guys. You know, that's why I have 60 human rights, 30 more human rights in the Constitution. You know, I haven't named it yet because, you know, they're meant to balance everything. But that's the AHA, IWU, and other, you know, because, you know, this is obviously not working. You know, just for myself as a businessman, you know, I'm thinking about morality, things that you guys should be thinking about. I'm thinking of money, guys. I'm thinking about right from wrong. I never think about that. You know, I have to think about the rhetoric around me rationally in that way. You know, in the real world, so I can navigate that bureaucracy, navigate that talk. Guys, that's disgusting. Guys, how many people have you killed a bank account with your emails are wrong, guys? You know, I want my data sent to Cambridge to the council, guys. I don't really care about you guys, Dorak. I just want to live my life in Nigeria for a little while, and then make my constitution Biafra, and then I finish up with the people that think they can harass me, like with Namdi Kanu. I'm Namdi Amaka, but I'm not Namdi Kanu. You know? I'm rebelling, but I'm not taking a gun. I don't want to take a gun. I do want to take a gun if it comes to gun, but you know, I have to be restricted. I have to do it like ensure my safety first, because you know, if I pick up a gun, guy, and kill someone just by accident, you see that's manslaughter. Guys, it's manslaughter, guys. You know, just thinking about the framework in mind that we put there, and I won't be able to do my business, my anything, guys. It's not about thinking before you act. It's about intuition. And if you have the wrong intuition, which is like the main base foundation, the interpret the wrong flash. Look at the wrong flash, you know, because filter is like a story, a process of information. The flash is intuition. If you have the wrong intuition, the wrong flash, memory flash, guys, like kind of a rock, like kind of a bird, pick up a big rock instead of a small rock, you know, to crack and open a small nut, you know. I have this big rock so big for me, it's not my size. I just pick it up and just drop it, you know. I should be able to do that quickly if as a bird and go, oh, you know. But if I have like a bear doing it, it makes no sense. That's the wrong intuition model I'm talking about. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Anything I forgot here? Yes, Gossi Lang what? Actor sequences, measure. Oh yes, basically trying to create a Gossi Lang gating system. Basically right now I'm recording this video. I'm not really thinking about the money. I'm just thinking about myself because how I rationalize PRP model. But you know, I'm thinking about Agile, Scrum, Kanban, etc. Because I'm trying to compute this in the kind of like system. But Namdi yourself only, because you do a PhD, try to implement the freedom of information request system as a form of specification, so you can use the OBINexus phone call polyglot system, written in Rift to Rift stage 2, Rift stage 3, up to 333, RIFT 333, to ensure PHONE CALL phone call and FI request. You can have like a 3 ways to do it. Message, you can have like a direct message to phone call. You can have like a phone call email, and you can have a phone call post or phone call. Yeah. So phone call message, phone call post. But you can have 2 ways to do everything. So you can have a post, which is an email. Post an email. You can have like a phone call message. And you can have a message like an SMS message. You can have like a social media messages. You can have a phone call, post mail, phone call, a message, phone call, phone. So you can create, you can number directly. You can have a backup number, but that's the same thing as a phone call backup number for your request of information. Basically, you have to create a system for this with red black animation, so we can get that data and delete that data on demand. That's what you're gonna do. Red to black pruning of data based on. Basically, you're gonna go to the OBINexus.org and just find your data, get it, and then find people. I'm trying to make sure that people that have their data at all times, just one click away, or two clicks for that matter, or one call away to their address or the residence, and they get it. I can have evidence of it, and when they get it, they will just freedom of request request FOI. Basically, I'm trying to implement FOI 2000. So you can get the data as soon as they sign the problem. But the problem of this one working on education, if we're very corrupt, So I know when I send my constitution, then I'm gonna get a lot of requests for something that's not my fault, like Elon Musk is doing. Because Elon Musk is gonna have like some people like work on his system, like request the data and not get it because there's so much overload on the system. So I want people to solve my money for them. I don't want anybody taking my money. So anybody requesting an FA request or something from a data about my business, my allotment, anything, they should just get it. Get it. I don't have to intervene. I don't want to be in this situation. Anyway, so I don't have to be making calls, because it's a big thing I'm working on. So this is just a bare minimum. So I'm gonna start with the FY 2000. I'm gonna work on SAR, GDPR laws 2014. 2018 and discrimination, all the ones that are already in UK for neurodivergent people. Discrimination support discrimination support services, which is called DSS, or like the Discrimination Act of 2004 and 2005 and 2010 for education. I'm saying, guys, can we put that out?